Now watch closely as I make over $6,000 with my stock trading loophole live on video. Okay, here we are. This is a normal Thursday morning, and I'm going to be using a screen capture program to record my trading. Now, my stock trading loophole has just identified a stock that is about to make a huge gain. So let me jump up here, and we can load up the New York Times website. And there's the front page. Now look down here at the date. The date is Thursday, November 15th, 2012. The time is 9:23 a.m., so the stock market is about to open. Now, the stock that my loophole has found is TLLE, so I'm going to go ahead and log into my online brokerage account and buy around $2,000 worth of shares. So let me just open up my online trading account at etrade.com. There we go. Jump up into the corner and log in. And here we are. Let's go down and look, and you can see that my account balance is just under $6,000. But I am only going to invest around $2,000 in this stock. So we'll go up here. I want to pull up the stock, TLLE. Get quote. And we'll take a look here. As you can see, the price, right over here, is 13 cents per share. All I need to do now is go over here and click Buy. And of course, we want to buy 15,384 shares. And also I'm going to put a limit in of 38 cents. Now remember, when you are buying penny stocks, you should always use a limit order. If you can do the math quickly, then 15,384 shares at 13 cents each comes to just under $2,000. We'll preview that order, look at it, make sure everything is all fine. And now I'm going to go down here and go ahead and place my buy order. So there you have it. I just placed my buy order, and this will probably cost me just over $2,000. Let's check this out here. Take a good look at it. Now what I'm going to do is stop the video, and we'll cut to tomorrow's trading and see how I've done. All right, this is the good part. This is where I get to log in and see exactly how much money I've made overnight. So, first off, I'm going to show you the date again at the New York Times. There we have the front page, the date. As you can see, it is November 16th, roughly 24 hours after I bought TLLE. So let me pop back up here and open up my E-Trade account. All right, and here we are. Never forget this or you will never get anywhere. Log in. We'll go down here with a simple click of the button. And look at this. As you can see, my net assets are now just over $12,000. And remember, I only invested around $2,000 in TLLE. Now I'm going to go ahead and sell my last remaining shares, so let me open up this quote again. And look at this. As you can see, the price has rocketed to 46 cents per share. And the stocks chart is almost vertical. Look at that. So now I'm just going to go ahead and sell all my remaining shares, so we click Sell. And we are going to go over here and enter 1,450 shares, and that's at a minimum price of 48 cents. There we go. Let's go and preview that order now. All right, looks good. Let's go ahead and place that order. And there you have it. We are all done. So as you've just seen, it really is that easy to make thousands of dollars a week using my stock market loophole. Now, you've just watched over my shoulder as I've turned over $2,000 into $6,082.60, and I've done it all on live video, so you can see for yourself, firsthand, how easy it is.
Well, now that was pretty exciting there, but let's bring it a little closer to home for us, because I know a lot of you out there are not going to have $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 or more dollars to invest. Maybe you'll have $100 or $40. So let's go ahead and do his same thing, and we'll just take it out several months. So I put this little chart together here in Excel, and we're going to say we did it for the first month, second month, and so on. So let's go ahead and do his same scenario. So over here, he bought them at 13 cents. That's when he put the first investment down. But we're not going to do thousands. We'll start with $100. Okay, so we got $100 there, and at the end he said to sell for 48, but we'll make it 46 because that's where it was right at that point. So if he did that and we did $100, look at that, $353.85. So that's pretty good. So let's go ahead and let's keep 100. And the reason we're going to keep 100, here's our total there, is so because that's what you first invest. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to put back, we're going to invest in, well, let's see here. It says, yeah, let's do the 85 cents too, just to get rid of those little cents there, 85. Okay, so anyway, we kept an extra 85 cents, took back our 100 because that way we don't lose it. So let's say we get another trade the next month. Remember, he says it comes around about once a month or so. Okay, so we'll go here. There's 13 cents. But this time, we're going to do $253. Okay, so that's what was left because we kept $100.85. So it was about the same, let's say 46 cents. What would that be on the second trade? Look at that, $895. Hey, that's pretty good. So let's keep another 100 for ourselves. Then we want to lose the extra $100. And so that's kept back. Now we got about $285. So we do it again. Here's another trade. So we'll say 13 cents. And this time it's going to be $795. And we'll do that 23 cents just to throw it in there. Okay. And then again, it comes back about 46 cents. So what would that do for us? Wow, look at that. Okay, that's our third trade. Now look at this, $2,813.80. I think we deserve a little extra money this time, so we'll keep back $113. And there's nothing to stop you from putting it all back in, because if you do that, it would make even more money. But look at this here. So now we've got $1,014. And how much did we start with? With just 100, right? We didn't do the big ones like he did, but now we're coming up there. So we kept $813.89. So here comes another pick. So we got that there. And this time we're going to do $2,000. We like that. And again, the 46 cents. When it comes back, how much did we make for our fourth trade? Look at that, $7,076.92. So let's keep 1,000 here. Because remember, and we'll keep 92 cents just to make it even. There we go. All right, so we go, and now we're going to do our fifth trade of the whole month. This is our fifth month, and this is on the fifth thing we did. We did it only 4 times. This is the fifth time. So this time we're going to have the 13 cents. Since we kept 1,092, we're going to do $6,076. Okay. Again, at the 46 cents. Let's take a look at this here. What do you think this is going to be? Look at that, $21,000. Remember, you started with 100. You've even kept about $2,015, and you still have $21,499. So let's do it this way. This time, let's keep $1,499.69. Okay. So that's what we're keeping for this month there. And we're going to do this one more time. But this time it's going to be $20,000. Not 2,000, but 20,000. Ooh. Let's do 46 cents. Look at this here. What's going to happen? Look at that, $70,000. I mean, that's just amazing. So this time, this was our sixth trade. Let's keep back. Let's say let's keep back $10,760 $9.23. Let's keep that. That's pretty good. So that's how much we're keeping. Let's do one more trade and we'll stop for this presentation here. But look at this here. We'll take the 13 there. So that's going to be $60,000. That's pretty crazy, isn't it? 0.46. What is that going to end up being? Oh, wow. Look at that. $212. And wow. So I think that's a pretty good return right there. So if we just added up everything that we have, what we kept and what we have right now, that comes out to a total of $226,000, $226,592, and it looks like about see what that is here. Looks like 27 cents. But look at that money. That's a lot of money. And what did you start with? You started with 100. You see the power of this here? The reason I want to do this is because he talks about investing thousands and things of that nature. Yeah, if you started right around here, you're gonna get these big numbers really fast. But not all of us can do it. But I think we all can start about 100, or we can even start at 40. And he has another scenario that we'll look at in a second. But go ahead and look at his next scenario. This is really, really interesting.
Are you sitting comfortably? Because I'm about to explain how the technique works. Every 3 to 4 weeks, there is a certain pattern that happens in the U.S. stock market. This pattern occurs every 3 weeks at most, and it only happens to the stocks listed on the New York Stock Exchange and NASDAQ markets. But when you understand this pattern, you can buy shares in little-known companies at up to 80% off their true value. Almost religiously after you've bought your shares, the pattern will reverse. The stock will climb higher and higher, allowing you to leisurely watch as your money doubles and triples in a matter of weeks. After that, the hardest decision you'll need to make is when to sell and collect your handsome profit. Just 4 weeks ago, I used this strategy to make $23,350 in a single trade. I used this strategy to identify a stock, and at $11, I figured the stock was really worth about $16 per share. I didn't buy in at $11, though. That's the important bit. I kept watching. Predictably, the stock plummeted from $11 to $9, $9 to $7 to $4. At $4, I went all in. The stock dipped even further to $3.50, but it didn't bother me because almost immediately the stock rocketed. Within 3 weeks, the stock was back up to $14. At this point, I sold my entire position. Overall, it took me about 6 hours of work, and I walked away with over $20,000 after trading costs. This pattern doesn't happen every day. If it did, I wouldn't have written this report. It happens only once a month or thereabout, and you need to spend at least an hour a week searching for these opportunities. Don't worry, the searching isn't hard, and I'll teach you the entire process in Chapter 8 of the report. It's something you can leisurely do on your laptop whilst watching television. You will profit. That's everything I wanted to say, so I'm going to end the presentation here. Go ahead and click the big yellow Continue button below. Within 30 seconds, you can be downloading my report, and within a few days, you'll be using this strategy to make consistent profits. Just think, had you purchased this report just a few weeks ago, you would be far wealthier than you are right now. Remember, there is absolutely no reason for you to leave this page empty-handed. You can at least take advantage of this 100% risk-free offer. If you're not earning a substantial income within 8 weeks, email me and your entire membership fee will be instantly returned. Why would I do something silly like that? Because I have absolute faith that you'll make so much in gains from this report that you'll call back and ask to rejoin. That's the best test drive imaginable. You can keep the car even if you decide not to buy it.